Hi, I'm Nima Amos, and I have a 10-year-old son diagnosed with severe autism. He was also diagnosed with Crohn's disease at 3 years old. He has been using the BEMER, well, we've been using the BEMER for 8 weeks now, along with the oxygen chamber. Like, he was extremely sick. He was aggressive. He was crying a lot. I couldn't take him places. Like, it was really frustrating being a parent to a child, not only a severely autistic child, but a severely autistic child that was self-injurious, that was injuring me, that was injuring his aide, that was, he just was not a happy person. And being in that place, you become very desperate. I was a desperate mom, and again, I was given some hope. But you kind of, your skin gets thick. You don't believe really that something is going to change, because I've been doing this for 10 years and I'm exhausted. Look at my bags. So I came in and I'm listening, but I'm thinking, oh God, here we go. Here's another magical thing. But I still had hope, an underlining layer of hope, that even the smallest change I would welcome. And his aide, the first week, said, and I didn't tell her anything because I wanted her raw, honest opinion. She said the first week that, wow, he's really calm. Is he getting more sleep? And I was like, yeah, he is, so am I. So that was the first change, that was the first week. The second week was, she said that he was more engaging, more eye contact, and he was definitely trying to attempt to be verbal more. So even though they weren't clear words, he was attempting to be verbal, not just using his PECS book, but trying words that he normally didn't try. So I was like, okay, I'm not telling her still something's going on, but I was good. I was really happy to see that she was seeing change without me prompting, is there any change? Third week, he was interacting with other children other than the kids that were in the class. He was able to venture in the class, be in the class with his own peers, which was hard for him. He was having, it was too much noise, or it was too much going on, so Judy had to remove him a lot from the class normally. He was entering the class and interacting more with the class activities. He went to his music class for the first time, which was the whole class together. It was becoming overwhelming when he loves music, but too many kids, along with music, along with change of environment, it just was too much anxiety for him, so he stopped going to music for months. He started going back to music on the third week. The fourth week he went on field trips. He's been kind of banned from the field trips because he's gotten stuck in places. They went to the farmer's market, and one of the administrators had to come save them because they didn't have a transportation. He was screaming out in an environment that wasn't school. They had to bring him back to the school by another transportation. So they banned him from going to field trips. Fourth week, he's back on field trips. So these little things that the school started noting that his changes were obvious was definitely a good feeling for me. That was big.
And you said that other parents in the school also started.
Yeah. One of his friends' parent said to me, "What's the difference? What's going on?" And this was about the fifth week. She noticed that he definitely was calmer. He was more interacting in the class, and she wanted to know what was I doing that was different. And the only thing I can say was the BEMER and oxygen treatment together was was the only thing that was different. And I saw a difference at home.
Yeah.
But for them to see a difference, that's the big key, because autism, a lot of people miss the autism thing because the kids act typical in the house. They're great in the house. As soon as you leave the door, it's like a whole different child. And for them to see the same child I was seeing in the house, you know, these last couple weeks, for them to see the same exact results, that was good feeling. That was a really good feeling.
And tell me about, you said he was diagnosed with Crohn's as a baby?
Yeah, he was diagnosed with Crohn's at 3.
Uh-huh. So was it painful?
Oh my gosh, yeah. There's moments that he just screams, and it's not a scream. Every mother knows, like an infant's cry, right? Well, this child who's nonverbal normally, the same cries are understood when he's in pain, when he's sad, when he's scared. The pain cry is blood curdling. It's so hurtful and so painful to hear your baby cry like that, because it's like there's nothing you can do.
Sorry, buddy. You got an owl in your belly?
So when I hear that cry, it's all too common before. Like I know that is an inflammation issue with his gut, and the only thing I can do is put him in an Epsom salt bath and give him a charcoal pill, because of the acids that are also produced when he's having acid reflux along with the inflammation. So I'm trying to address it from both angles, the magnesium bath and then the charcoal pill to absorb whatever's going on in the gut at the same time.
So there were up to 2, 3, or 4 days, you said, that he would...
Oh, without bowel movements? Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, there was times that he wouldn't go. The biggest scare was 7 days. Since he's been on the BEMER, it's 3 times a day. And to be specific, it's the perfect stool. It's formed good 3 times a day with no pain. And that's big. No pain is like the indicator that he's doing really well gut-wise.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You said that also, what about his eye-hand coordination or playing video
Cognitive
games?
skills and eye-hand coordination has gotten really good. And I saw that about the 7th, 8th week, like when we're almost finished.
What did you see?
In all honesty, just me explaining the game and how to do it and him getting it. He would get stuck in this area that he's playing PlayStation 3. For so long, I've played for him. All of a sudden, he was interested in trying it. And so he got on it, and he would get frustrated prior to this treatment, and he would give it back to me. I can't do it. Well, now he's able to receive direction. Okay, you want to jump twice is XX. And he would push XX to double jump. And it's scary how I know what PlayStation 3 moves are, because I've had to do it for so long. But now that he's interested in actually learning it himself and actually able to retain and hold on to that information, but take it to another game too. So not only is he playing Bolt, it's a game, he's playing Up. These are all the Pixar games. He's able to transfer one game control to the other game's controls. Just because he remembers that a double click or a X in a triangle is a scoop up and grab on and jump. Like, it's just, he just gets it. And he's even taking it to a different level, whereas like he knows now that how to reboot it, and like his just idea and understanding of the technology of that PlayStation 3 is just gone up the roof. The other is the baseball. Like, he's able to hit a ball, see a ball coming and hit it. And we just saw that last week, whereas before we'd have to hold his hand and swing it when the ball is coming. Now he's able to hit the ball all by himself, which is big.
Almost. Ball. Good throw. Thank you. Good job.
What about hurting himself or
Self-injurious
injuring?
behavior is gone.
Yeah. What was it like before, and what are you seeing now?
Oh my gosh, I will send you pictures. I have pictures at home of his ripped, shredded hands. And it was all pain-induced. He was feeling gut issues, and he would bite. He would bite his hand, and this would be bleeding. And in 8 weeks, his dad just said to me last week, when he picked him up, he said, "What are you putting on his hands?" And I said, "Nothing." Why? He goes, no, you're putting something on his hands because they look so much better. And that's when it dawned on me, my God, he's not biting.
Yeah.
And 2, it's rapidly healing.
Yeah.
So a combination, I mean, without a doubt, I mean, it's, the proof is in the pudding. It speaks for itself. He not only feels better, he looks better, he acts better, he gets sleep in just 8 weeks. So it's definitely a big change.
You had left a message on my machine one day telling me about that he was actually doing some addition, and that was.
Gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Oh my gosh, I almost crashed when I was driving, and my ex-husband called me and said he's adding, and I'm like, shh. I know he knows how to count.
Yeah.
He can count to 10, he can count to 20. But adding, that's something totally different, a different part of the brain to add numbers. And so he starts off, 1 plus 1 is 2. And I'm thinking, okay, that's in sequence. 2 plus 1 plus 2 is 3. And I'm thinking, that's still in sequence, 2, 3.
Yeah.
He goes, 2 plus 2, and the baby goes, 4. Wait, and I'm like, my heart skips a beat. And he goes, 5 plus 1 is 6. I'm driving and I'm like, screaming, because it's on the speakerphone. And I'm just going, yes, yes, like that is huge. That was big news. Like, come on. And see, with autism, I was ready for him to say 2 plus 2. I mean, 1 plus 2 is, 3, 2, 3.
Yeah.
He understands sequence. He understands, repetitive, and he had 1, 2, 3. Like I was expecting that. When he said 5 plus 1, right? If that was a sequence, it would have been 2. He said 6. He gets it.
So would you like to, do you have a message for other families who are dealing with the same issue, who have children who are on the autism spectrum?
Someone told me one time, never give up. And it's hard not to when you keep getting beat down,
Yeah.
But I'm very grateful that I was open to one more try, and I for Ish, the BEMER works. It really does for Ish.
Yes.
And I with autism, it's like finding that needle in the haystack, and that's his needle. And I'm sure, without a doubt, that it works for his Crohn's and his cognitive skills. His gut issues and his cognitive skills has, without a doubt, been proven to be better in just 8 weeks. So I guess the message would definitely be, don't give up. Try, keep trying, because your baby can add too.
Push me, please, Judy. I'll push you. Let's go.
Naima, in closing, I just want to thank you so much for just sharing, sharing yourself in complete honesty and sharing your experience. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, I will continue the BEMER throughout the year, but, do it with oxygen twice a year. It is miraculous. You stumbled on something here, and I'm so grateful to you. Honestly, from mom to mom, there's nothing harder than not being able to help your child. And eternally grateful to you. Siobhan, honestly, I'm eternally, wholeheartedly grateful to you. I just wanted to tell you that. Thank you so much.